This that God flow. What they nailed Jesus to the cross for. And he came back 3 days after he died flow. This Pablo. Talking to kids in Chicago. Mob flow. This that midget New Jersey drive flow. Side note. I wrote this rap with my eyes closed. Bravo. Cause it came out clean as the Mosfo. Costco. Girls selling they twat for a car note. Benny Hondas and Roscoe's. Picasso. Nas mixed with the Pac flow. Rappers can't stand me. This that Grammy 9 flow. But let me stop though, cause I'm going digital with the syllables. Cyhi The Prynce and I'm royalty like residuals. These girls spoil me. They supposed to be hospitable. When they in the house with a nigga that's not typical. It's not fictional. I run this like ellipticals. Can another rapper come out to Atlanta if he not lyrical? But don't quote me.
Let's go.
I don't even know that rap no more. That's hard.
Oh my, super hard.
That's fire. Word.
Yo, don't quote me, man. We back with another episode. And as always, you know, we always pull a rabbit out the hat. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, sir.
But before we get to that, I go by Drect. I am your moderator. And as always, like I always say, I'm just here to put my peoples on, make sure they shine and make sure they do their thing. You know what I mean? Next to me is my boy, repping Brooklyn, repping Gwinnett. Repping DR, you already know what it is. My man June Peas, man.
Yeah, for sure. Man. June Peas, man. I'm out here. Shout out to my barber Ozzy. Get me right every time.
All right.
Blast Barbershop, Norcross, Georgia. Go check him out, man.
Right?
Okay.
And also, I want to say special shout out to my man Rain 910, PC Punchline champion. They couldn't be here today, but you know, they are signed artists. So they are abroad handling their media, doing what they got to do. We'll see y'all when y'all come back on the pod.
For sure.
And in the corner, my man, you know what I'm saying? The educator.
Yeah.
Never been a greater.
Absolutely.
Originator.
Innovator.
Put whack rappers on a defibrillator.
Okay.
Pick up a bitch like a figure skater.
Hate me now and love me later. Everybody's reason to argue with the quote, but I got y'all arguing. That's why my words is dope. What's good? Real happy to be here.
Shout out to Non Negrio, man. And repping Bama.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? My man 50 grand.
The word.
A big reason that this episode you see is happening today. And listen, MJ.
Yeah.
Before you do the I'm MJ and you say something that rhyme and all that,
Okay.
I want to say that like a lot of your energy and your knowledge is part of the reason why this pod popped, and your enthusiasm for a lot of your favorite rappers and a lot of your favorite moments growing up. So I want to give you a round of applause.
Thank you.
Because you my man, and I'm so happy that this show is going the way it's going. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah.
South got something to say.
Yeah.
South got something to say. You better believe it.
Show.
So yeah, what's up? I'm here. I'm the last MJ. But look, yes, this is definitely turned into like my favorite rappers of all time podcast, because never in my wildest dreams did I ever think I would be sitting next to some of the people that I sit next to doing this. Right. And the person that is to the left of me is somebody that, man, it's like if Stan could interview Eminem, that's basically what we're dealing with today, okay? Because this guy that's next to me is a God level MC. We're not talking about he's good, he's nice. He's revered and referred to as the nicest of any land.
Polite.
So, polite, and I don't mean polite, you know? So we are talking about today, Georgia Baptist born. Tall Water Elementary. You know, we talking about Mr. Redan. We talking about the East Side. You know, a prince is just what he was groomed to be. He's about to run this whole country. You'll soon see.
Absolutely.
Because he touched the souls of men, and every song ain't about Vogues and rims. He loves being him. So when he goes home and goes to sleep, he rests in peace like Soldier Slim. His poetic justice has him above the rim. These other rap niggas, they can't F with him. He lays it down like MJG and 8 Ball. On the track, he's a MAC. This is Cyhi, Miller Grove alumni. A real nigga like him is hard to come by. If you don't know who I'm talking about, I'm talking about Sedell Charles. Yo,
Wow. This nigga's a rap Bible. This man,
Hey, man, we come from the same cloth, man. You my guy, man.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate that, man.
For sure.
Nah, man, y'all got a great show, man. I've been seeing clips of y'all. I didn't know y'all was in Atlanta. That was like, oh, man, I'm pulling up. I never thought this was in Atlanta.
Yeah,
for sure.
We in the heart, too. We right here.
Yeah, for sure. In the heart of it. Yeah, I appreciate y'all.
So,
For real.
Cyhi, man,
Yes, sir.
Mr. EGOT, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. That's a hell of a nickname, and that's a hell of a concept, and a hell of a album name. But I want to take it a little somewhere else, because everyone is going to ask you, what does EGOT mean and stuff like that. Philip Michael Thomas from Miami Vice is who you said originated that term, right? So what I want to know is, what is your connection to Philip in Miami Vice, and what is the reason you chose to pull that?
That's super deep. Well, I resonated with him when I first was I first heard the quote. One of my old assistants, she used to always be like, "This lady's gonna win an EGOT if she wins this Oscar." Like she would watch all the, award shows, and then I just thought it was a dope name. Then I kind of asked her, "What does it mean?" And then I did my own research, and Philip Michael Thomas is similar to me in a way in the acting world, where he wanted to do film. He wanted to do, bigger networks and different things of that nature. He wanted to do music, Broadway, but it was hard for him to get in because he was a black man. You know what I'm saying? And I resonated with that because when I looked, I was like, okay, let me see how many awards he won. He ain't win shit. You know what I mean? But it's like, you coined this phrase that now, 30 years later, 40 years later, the major industries and, fraternities and entertainment are using, and you don't get no notoriety for it. You just right away. So I feel like, in my sense, I've done a lot for the, music industry as well, and it's like you don't get that reciprocation. Right. So I thought it just resonated with me in that on that sense. Okay.
Word. So I'm gonna say this. So your man John from Philly heard your love note to some girl in a different class that you weren't in.
Right.
And said, I don't know about all this love note, but this nigga can write.
Right.
And this nigga needs to be a rapper.
Yeah.
He tells you and encourages you to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Is this a true story?
Yes, definitely a true story. Shout out to John Harvey.
And did you ever get the girl?
Absolutely.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, that was like something I was like in the 8th grade. I was just a bad reader back then. I just was like, that was like, you know how you be popular, you're an athlete, but they can't get nothing on you because you got the girl, you the athlete, you just him. But my teachers would be like, okay, well read out loud. Read this shit out loud, nigga, since you want to make it. And they'd be like, you be in the
Got it.
We got is like, man, get out of here. So I would like, practice my diction or my literature on like, little chicks. Cause this was before Instagram and shit, like DM. This was the original DM shit. You know what I'm saying? So circle yes, no kind of vibe. So that was just my thing. And then I think I sent it to another class, and like I said, the teacher like must have thought it was somebody in the class note. But I done sent it through another nigga, right? So they read it out loud, and my buddy was just like, man, that note you sent the shouter was. I was like, damn, she let you read it? He like, no, the teacher got it. I read it out loud, thought it was somebody in the classroom, and then they read the name at the bottom. He's like, man, you should try to rap. So I was like, all right, well, I mean, I don't know where to start. Like, I grew up on like LJG, 8 Ball, like Pastor Troy. So our music was more like something that was more of a feeling and expression. You know what I mean? It wasn't more so like meticulous of what you were saying. So I would just, go to the party, listen to our music in the South. But when my buddy John introduced me to like Nas and Jay and Big L, Grand Poobah, shit like that, it was like, oh, this is a different kind of rap. And this before like I tell people, this before streaming, so it's like I never even knew what their music sound like. It was like you couldn't get it nowhere unless you went to like a record store. And I'm like, what, 11, 12 years old? I ain't thinking about that. I'm just, growing up. So I think that's what truly introduced me to, music and songwriting and rapping. So yeah.
So your vocabulary, especially like of a Southern artist, it's like high level. And this is before like rhyme.com and all that.
Right.
Are you reading the dictionary, the encyclopedia? Where does your vocabulary come from, especially with no other like Southern influence like that?
So I'm gonna give y'all it's a multitude of things, but my family is from New York.
New York,
So
and
my
Uncle
family-
Albany, up
Yeah.
Albany,
Yeah,
right?
so my family from upstate New York.
Fire.
So
Uncle Norman.
So yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Uncle Norman.
Absolutely.
Going crazy.
You know what I mean? So my family from up there. So the difference was, I was an athlete growing up, so I never did music, but it was an influx of, like I said, East Coast, New York, up north people coming to Atlanta around the late 80s, early 90s, just because they can have a better living. So they formed this little, formed this little like clique in Atlanta, like
It's still here.
We're doing it
It's
to
still
this
here. They
day.
need to go home.
You still here. You still here.
You ain't even from here. You
We part of the history at this point.
I'm
We part of the
grandfathered
history
in.
at this point,
I'm
for
grandfathered in.
It's so funny because it was slick like prison or something. Like in high school, it was like they had their own table, they had their own clique, you know what I mean, whatever. And me and my buddies, we used to just watch them rap. Back in the day, they used to be like rapping. And then my Atlanta buddies who used to try to go over there, you would get demolished. And I just was like, and they would like kind of like be picking on us in a sense. And I'm like, hold on, man. They just my competitive nature just to be like, hold on, man. These niggas just gonna come down here and act
Thank
like
you.
we ain't them. But nobody knew I could rap because I was like a 5-star athlete at the time. And then I just started like, let me go home and write some shit because I'm gonna go in there one day. Yeah. And I had about 5-10 raps ready. And then when I first went in there and I seen them niggas get nervous and look at me, I was like, oh, I got these niggas. And that's just what like snowballed my, my love for rap.
Word.
Shout out to New York.
Yeah. But New York taught me, Devin, I tell you, my boy John, so what happened was, it was like my 8th grade year going into my 9th grade year, I had wrote my first few raps in the 8th grade. So at the end of the school year, it was like a cipher, and I'm going crazy in the cipher. I'm killing it, woo, woo. And my buddy come in, like, they, like, almost kind of go get him.
Okay.
Kind of vibe. And he listened to me. He's like, boom. So we used to have our little small ciphers, and then he just rapping his raps, but then he rapped this one rap that stuck with me for a year. And then he said, how you like me now? I go, blah, this the shit that move crowds making every ghetto fun.
Nice.
I might have took your first child, scarred your life, scribbled your style. I made you proud. I gave you buck wild. Then he transformed into a gun in front of me.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
He gave
damn,
you
this
life.
nigga just
He
killed
gave you
me.
power.
Hey, yo.
This nigga killed me. Because, I'm feeling myself. I done demolished the little niggas at the school.
Yeah.
He hit me with that, bro. When I tell you, I went home for that whole year.
Not
I
knowing.
was trying to out-rap that rap, and I just was just balling up pieces of paper. Balling up pieces of paper. Balling up pieces. So then, and that's what I said, by the time I came to like 9th grade, it was like, I seen the New York dudes and they crew. It was like at the beginning of the school year. And I started like, I worked on these, like my 10 raps I felt like was at least good enough. And I rapped them and I killed them with that. They was like, oh, this nigga hard. So like a year later after that, I met another New York buddy that was at my school.
Right.
And he riding in the car and I just hear, How you like me now? This nigga like, bro, my partner got
You know him?
Cause he,
You thought he was Nas?
my buddy went back to Philly, so I never seen him again after 8th grade. He moved back to Philly.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, damn, my buddy got an album. He's like, bro, you know Nas? I'm like, nah, that's my partner song, bro.
I heard this.
Right. My partner been rap this to me. He like, no, bro, he's like, this Nas. So he handed me the CD. And at first I was kind of like mad. Like, I wasn't mad at him. I was mad that Nas stole my buddy rap.
Oh my God.
I'm like, bro, this nigga, how dare this nigga steal my nigga rap? That's why, what's your young buddy name?
Eli?
Eli?
Yeah.
Bruh, let me tell you something. Eli. Bruh, Nas is him, bruh.
Yes, sir.
It opened, like, you gotta think, like, bruh, it's almost like, just early on, I'm gonna explain this to the younger or the youth.
Okay.
It's almost like, when they were playing football and they was only getting, most of the players were probably making $20,000, had to have a second job.
Right.
We were learning that, so 20, 30 years later, we can go in there and ask for $150 million. If it wasn't for that nigga playing for $20,000 a year, you wouldn't be able to go in there and ask for $150 million because you wouldn't have no template. You wouldn't have, like, it's almost like having Pro Tools 1. And we was trying to do all these different things with Pro Tools. Now you got Pro Tools 14.
Yes, right.
Y'all got auto-tune. Y'all can punch in.
Uh-huh.
That's because they got to study what we put down and be able to upgrade what we did. So you always got to understand, like, them originators is like, it wouldn't be some of the best. It wouldn't be no T.I.s, no Cyhis, no Kendrick Lamars without a Nas.
Right.
It wouldn't be a Jim Jones without a Nas.
And he'll tell you that himself.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Nas was him, bro. When I tell you that nigga turned himself to a gun, always was there some shit. My abdomen was the clip. Man, I was looking at this nigga in the 8th grade, looking at this nigga like, bro, you got it. It felt like he was pointing a gun at me, and this nigga was just rapping to me.
Right.
I couldn't believe that shit, and that shit just inspired me, like, for the rest of my life. That one rap, you know what I mean? And I got so good that back then, them days, nigga were doing that to me all the time. Big L raps, cause this shit is on some like mixtape from fucking Clue that I ain't got.
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't into it like that. These folks trying to come at me. I'm talking about Twister raps, like niggas. I was like, oh, I'm special because niggas is rapping other niggas raps in the cypher with me. You know what I mean? Back in my day, like it was so funny. When I used to go battle niggas, they used to be like, man, home from Atlanta. Like, you'll be on the phone like, I want to battle your partner. Your partner might be from New York. Nigga be like, home from Atlanta. Nigga be like, okay, put another 5,000 on it.
Type shit, yeah.
Like, we would like go battle for like 5 rats. But when they tell I'm from Atlanta, it's like, bro, put another 10 on it.
Yeah, I got it.
Boy, we be fighting getting out of that motherfucker. Pistols drawn and everything. Cause I done demolished this nigga. He think cause I'm from Atlanta, he think he gonna get the fucking nigga talking about.
No, that ain't gonna work.
No, that ain't finna work with me. So, that was just my come up in hip hop though. It was dope.
So off of rap for a second, right? You being in school and doing all that, but you mentioned you being a 5-star athlete. You know what I'm saying? Can you go into depth of like what sport exactly and like what considered that a 5-star athlete material when you was there?
So when I was young, I would say like I've been to Junior Olympics twice. In track and field. I played football, so that was my thing. So I was varsity football in 9th grade. So, but what made me like heavily sought after, I played on let's just say a little league team that sent 17 niggas to the NFL, 30 D1. Our whole team was like super dope. So I don't know if y'all know about Stevenson High School.
Yeah, everybody came out of Stevenson High School.
Okay,
everybody.
The crazy thing is my last year playing at this park, we was Central DeKalb Cardinals. My team was so good that they was hearing about it at Stevenson. It was like a new school. So they was hearing about this park. The next year when my team went to Stevenson Middle School, they changed our park to Central DeKalb Panthers.
Okay.
To mimic like how like a Park View would do or Buford would do, how they had the farm league and it kind of like, you know what I mean, put you up through that. So I was going so crazy at the time that the school came over that motherfucker like, who is this little nigga? And who are these little niggas out here playing? Like, we need to make this park like our farm league to like upstream them to like middle school and to high school. So all my buddies I went to school with like Reggie Ball, played with Calvin Johnson. Craig Lumpkin played on. Craig Lumpkin played Michael Grant, Schuler, DeMario Mentor. All of them was like them were my buddies.
Word.
And I'm the captain of the squad. So at that time,
you were him.
I was him.
What position?
I played tailback and slot.
Okay.
Yeah, he was fan.
So Jid, funny thing, Jid older brother, played up under me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Israel. So he was good too. So Jid was a baller too. Shout out to Jid.
So you brought us to high school up to 9th grade.
Right.
But what I kind of want to get in depth with is what happened in 10th grade.
Oh, I dropped out of school.
So what was the cause of that? Like, where was your mentality?
Because at that time, I started getting record deal offers. And it was like, this was before NIL and shit. So if I would have knew, like, you know what I mean? I could get some real money, but they was already offering me real money in the 10th grade, 11th grade. So it was like, do I like try to make it through school? And I'm already bad. I'm bad. I'm feeling myself. I'm skipping school, running with niggas, getting money already. So it was like, do I wait to go to the NFL or some shit? Because this shit like 8 years away or so. Or do I just I pick up a pack and start rapping? You know what I mean? So that was the duality of it. So I just chose rap because it was people was on me like hard.
So I wanted to ask you too, like you said you was battling and then go to a record deal. How did that transition happen from you battling New York cats in school to you getting office?
That's crazy. So I met this dude, my best friend, I met him in 8th grade. In the 9th grade, his family was super rich off the street. So he was like him. Okay. And we started hanging together, and I was playing football. He started playing football, but he wasn't me. You know what I mean? But what he was my muscle. Cause you're in the 9th grade, I'm feeling myself. Older niggas didn't like me. Like the 12th graders and shit didn't like me, but him and his family already having pistols, having shooters and shit around. So I'm like, bro, I'm gonna hold you down while you be him in that sense. So I'm like, yeah. So anytime I get into it with like 11th grade or something, my buddies is like, half on GD, some on Chris is like, nah, nigga, I ain't finna talk to my buddy like that. So that was like my introduction to him. And then I met his old man and his mom and shit. And they all was cool with like Diddy and Jay-Z and Jimmy Henchman and all them. So I'm like, oh shit, we in. Like, so they was just hearing about me rapping in school, and then they get on the phone, they calling, they different people that they know. And I met this dude named G. He owned a rim shop downtown. He from Detroit, but he used to manage Too Short. But he was cool with Pac, Biggie, Too Short, and he had all these fucking stories and pictures and shit with him. And that man heard me rap, man. That man said, I ain't never almost cried hearing a nigga rap, bro. He said, man, that shit was emotional because I just instantly seen Pop. I just, back when I could, see, my thing is, like, a lot of people don't know why my freestyles are doing. It's a different when a nigga cook that shit in front of you. Like, you hear a nigga rap on the booth and, like, put out a CD, but to see a nigga be able to do that shit live, especially back then, was a real thing. And he just, like, started making me rap for Eric Sermon over the phone, Redman, Method Man, not Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, like. Wow. So then, that's when people just started taking a liking to me. So around that time is where, when I got with my buddy, he the one who kind of had his family had all the connections due to his peoples being like having some real paper. That's tough. Yeah.
So I said it. So you in the halfway in the streets in the rapping, and then you on the east side. So you kicking it with Jagged Edge.
Right.
So Wingo is my guy, by the way. Great dude.
Right.
So there's a story you went to jail with some of them, and you had to rap battle showcase to show niggas what was up in jail, and they rock with you again. So rapping is your like get out of jail free card for life.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Like rap saved my life, but so around that same time, we ran into Jagged Edge. Jagged Edge is like on the east side around this time. So really, it's Kyle that I ran into. Kyle
He's the wild.
Yeah, he the one. He was the real street nigga. Out there. Like they all real men, but
yeah,
Kyle was really having his hands in the street. So we bumped into him, and he got a whole studio at it's called the Corner, and you know we rapping and jugging out. You know what I mean? So you know, one day they go shoot a video with Bow Wow or some shit in L.A. So this was back when Bow Wow was kind of on fire.
Mr. 106.
Y'all laughing, but you know that was like anticipated.
That's the My Baby joint. That's on fire.
This. Nah, I don't think it was. I think it was the one when they was on the steps.
Girl, I'm just a man. That one. That's
so
fire.
the crazy thing is, bro, we would try. So you know, with so many niggas in the house that when we would go to sleep, I wouldn't leave my weed out. I would put my bomb on me. You know what I mean? Right. So I got like a half a zip on me. And I wake up in the morning, it's like 6 in the morning. I gotta go take a piss. I hear a knock at the door. It's the fucking cable man. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, what the fuck the cable man doing here at 6:30 in the morning? Niggas still asleep, bruh. So I go to the door. I'm like, what's up, man? That nigga turned that motherfucking notebook around. Federal agents, whoop, 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 whoop. Dude, they had the fucking gun, the whatever troops, police up the side of the house. They all just came in the house, get on the ground, don't move, whoop, whoop. I'm like, damn, I can't even tell. I can't even say nothing. Because, you know, everybody else is just in there sleep. Right. We on the floor, on the couch. You know, you get in where you fit in. So they bringing everybody out. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck they doing here? I'm like, you know, we ain't selling nothing like that. I mean, we were, but it wasn't like at this particular spot.
Right.
And Kyle and them was out of town, and they went upstairs. Oh, we found something. We found it. We like, damn, what the fuck they found? We know they went in his room, so we think he found some, you know, some ecstasy, some powder, you know, freaky shit. you know, entertaining shit.
The freaky drug, exotic drugs.
Man, them niggas brought about 60 bags out of that motherfucker. 2 Tech 9s.
Kyle is wild.
I'm like, what the fuck Kyle got going on? You know, I know we street niggas and, you know, niggas is over here, but I'm not thinking he the kingpin of it. I mean, you an R&B singer.
Right.
So, man, the news, man, they brought us out that house, man, the news, everything out there. It's like, so we on the news, so when I get to the joint, it's so many of us, like 12 of us in the house, all 12 of us get locked up. They run out of changing clothes. So I got to keep my drawers on.
Okay.
I forgot I had a half a zip on me.
Oh, damn.
So I only put on the jumpsuit. The jumpsuit. I didn't have to change my underwear.
Okay.
Man, I walk in there, I'll never forget this. It was a nigga who did something to a baby in the wholesale with us. Okay. I think he like slammed beat the baby. You know, him and the girl getting into it. So he in the same pod as me. They walk him in first. Man, I'm walking in with my mat and shit. They whooping this nigga ass.
Off the gate.
Off the gate. They I'm nervous. I might have been scared straight, been a juvenile or something, but I ain't never been to. Did the County. I ain't never been to like a big jail. Yeah. Man, they beating this shit. I'm thinking this like the initiation shit. I'm like, oh,
next.
Man. So the nigga who whooping them, and like, hey, this little nigga, this nigga ain't gonna be in my cell, because they was putting him in the nigga who ran the pod cell. He like, nah, this little nigga gonna be in my cell. Come on, little nigga. I'm like, oh, no. I'm just like, crazy. So it's like, this nigga like, man, put your shit up there. Man, don't motherfucking be having your feet out. Don't be farting and shit. He giving me the whole little rundown of jail. I'm like, God damn, what the fuck am I doing in here? So right then, after that, the news was coming on. Okay. Like 6 o'clock news, because we've been intaking all day. This might be a long story, but it's super
good. Do your thing. We rocking with you.
We intaking all day, right? So the news come on, breaking news. All this fucking whoopty whoop from Jagged Edge. Our house got woo woo woo. We found 70 pounds of weed. Man, when I tell you the whole pod looked back at me, my picture came up, I'm like, oh no. So I'm thinking I'm fooled at this time. So at my point, I'm like, oh, but I do got this half a zip on.
Right.
I do got
Still had it on you.
I still got it on.
Still
So
got the
niggas
smoke.
is like, oh, you rap. Oh shit, my cousin rap. My buddy Whoop, this Whoop rap some shit. So I get on the table, I go crazy the whole fucking jelly, bro. Oh, this nigga hard.
You good at
This
that.
nigga hard. So then, after that, when niggas like that me, I'm like, hey, I'm just passing nigga. This nigga got the win.
Oh, you a legend.
Nigga, this
For
nigga,
life.
if a nigga breathe hard next to this nigga, we
It's
going
over,
in this
right,
shit.
yeah, right.
So that was just my whole little thing. And like that 3 weeks we was in there, they was shaking the jail when we were going to court, everything. They was like really for us. So that was like my first moment of like,
What's up?
you know, almost like being a real celebrity. Cause when we came home, the whole hood was on fire. Like y'all boys on fire. So that was that story. You know what I mean?
sure,
That's
for
fine.
sure.
That's fine. Hell yeah.
So with that story being said, and we were talking about the intricacies of your rhymes,
Right.
and I'm thinking about No Church on Sunday.
No dope
And
on Sunday.
I mean, that's what I meant. No dope on Sunday.
I like that though.
Yeah.
You
no,
definitely
no,
want to.
no
We
dope
going
on
to
Sunday.
church. Don't get it fucking confused.
Hey, but when I think about No Dope on Sunday and that dichotomy of existence, right? Like moving dope, but not doing this on Sunday.
Right.
I feel like that story right there kind of explored that dichotomy of this existence of the black man. I'd love, I mean, I know we're gonna get to EGOT in a moment, but I'd love maybe if you could expound on like your thought process behind that particular one, No Dope on Sunday.
Nah, for real. I mean, man, I'm gonna tell you a crazy thing about me, man. I grew up around some vicious individuals, and I was super young. And when I reflect back on it, it kind of shaped my raps. So early on, I used to have these OGs that used to be around us, but the one that took a liking to me was the Killer, the Hitman.
Yeah.
And he used to be a rapper, right? He used to be in a rap group with Game.
Really?
Back in the day, when he was in a rap group back in the day.
Oh,
Like
shoot.
West Coast gang?
Black
Yeah,
Wall Street?
West Coast
Wow.
Game. This was back before Game was
him,
Game.
Do you know the name of the group?
Huh?
Do you know the name of the group?
I think it was Desperados or something.
Okay.
And it was from St. Louis, a dude named, I think it was Jule. I realized that one of the artists was Mike Will cousin.
Oh, word?
Okay.
Yeah, it was Mike Will
Oh.
cousin. It was him and Gang. They were supposed to they had a situation at a label, and it was kind of similar to my situation. Gang was getting the most kind of notoriety, and the dude that I was around, he was dope, but he ain't like that home we're getting.
Deshaun.
So he went into the record label. I think he pulled a gun. Or he did something to some at the record. They had to let this nigga go.
yeah.
He was just a hot head.
Did the
for
TLC.
For sure. So he used to be around me, and he didn't like that I was getting the notoriety I was getting, and I ain't killed nothing.
Okay.
Or I ain't shot nothing. Or I ain't sold no dope or nothing. So he used to be on me like, nigga, if you gonna be representing us, nigga, you gonna have to get your hands down. I'm like, bro, what the fuck you talking about? Like, he used to just be like an erratic, like older nigga, you know, but he's serious.
Right.
So I'm like, bro, I was like, all right, bro, whatever, man. Like, I'm just brushing it off. So, I'm doing my little petty shit. I mean, one day, my buddies was in there rapping, and then he was like, he stopped the music, boom. Everybody pull your pistol out.
Shit.
So I'm like, dang, I got a little 30. I put my shit, my other little buddy got so put his shit down. But then my other three partners, they had nothing.
Yeah.
If you ain't got no pistol on, I don't want to hear you rapping about no strap.
All right.
Everybody pull your dope out. He like, man, pull your motherfucking dope. I'm like, God damn, here this nigga go again. So, I pull out my little 14 grams. My buddy pull out his little weed, whatever. You ain't got no dope or no bomb on you. I don't want to hear you talking about that shit.
Yeah.
Who you niggas done robbed? Like, he going down the line. He
I like where this is going.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck? He like, man, I don't want to hear you niggas talking about none of y'all ain't dead.
Yeah.
So that kind of shaped me.
I rock with
like,
that.
You know what I mean? To being like, I ain't finna rap about nothing I ain't did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear
so
that
that
in your
was
raps.
like,
Yeah.
so now I had to figure out how can I add my real life in. Now I'm a good kid from I'm a terrible kid, but I'm from a 2-parent household. So my mama, what she was always trying to do, take me to church, take me to church, take me to church. So that was like where the spiritual side of me come from, take me to church kind of vibe. And I'll never forget, I always used to be like, they wanted me to be like a street nigga because my crew, like, not saying I ain't, but I ain't. And so I just did what I had to do to survive. But they was like, I remember when Kanye first dropped Jesus Walks. Man. And most of the niggas I'm around from the Midwest. Man, I went and got that CD and ran home. What? I don't want to hear you niggas. I hit them with the same shit. I don't want to hear you niggas talk about none of the niggas came around. You know what I'm saying? These niggas talk about Jesus Walk. So that's like my connection to Ye. Like, I feel like me and him, because he slick saved my life, because they were trying to make me like represent who I was around. They ain't feel like I had enough street cred to be able to represent who they were.
I get
so
it.
when Ye dropped that album and I played it for him, it's like they kind of was like, nah, nigga, you right. We'll let you write your, because I was writing like certain spiritual songs, inspirational shit. All my shit just wasn't street shit. So that was like, you know, just the connection to that too.
So do you feel that break with Ye is what solidified you? Like, you know what I'm saying? You knew you was nice since the 90s, right? But was it until you linked up with Ye, you like, yeah, I'm him. Like, I made it.
I mean, y'all might be mad with me, but by the time I met Ye, I ain't really give a fuck about rap no more.
I know what you mean.
Because I had been, so the thing is, like, my life is extensive, man. Like, the dudes I grew up around, you know, they end up, like, putting you in the contract. Because this little nigga is moving around, getting too many people, they offer this nigga $250,000. So then, man, I used to have to go to showcases with black eyes because I done got to hooking with one of the niggas because they mad that the label motherfucking offering me the money. They don't want to sign the group, and I'm trying to go solo, but they feel like, nigga, we done took care of you, nigga. You belong to us. So we got a deal before, but then the streets felt like they had to have a part of it, and they dropped us. So I was going through so much of that type of shit too. Well, I had just been through so much with like the streets and like trying to get in the music industry, but they wouldn't sign me because the niggas I was around was just too vicious.
Right.
So I was just like done with it. So by the time Ye heard of me and something, I was kind of like, man, this shit ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? So yeah. So by the time I got with him, I wasn't even. Like, I was doing music, but it was like I was doing it out of niggas begging me to do it kind of vibe versus like, nah, I'm excited. I'm about to be an artist. Like, it wasn't that. It was just like, man, come give me a verse, bro. And it's like, this dude named, I knew Yellow Wolf.
Song with you and Peel.
Yeah, me and Peel, but I knew Yellow Wolf people. He was like, man, just come do a verse with this new artist I got. You know what I mean? Rock. I'm like, yeah, I do it. Boom, boom. We shot the little video. Boom. I ain't think nothing of it. And then I'm moving out. I think I was getting evicted out of this one spot. And I've been waking up that same morning. I'm trying to move out, man. My Twitter got 300 mentions. I got 17, 18 missed calls. I'm like, who the fuck calling me from New York and California? Hey, this is Vibe Magazine. Hey, this is the Stars. Hey, this is Rolling Stone. Hey, I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like, oh, my fuck, Kanye endorsed his side, man. My phone. I'm like, oh, man. This back when, like, Kanye, this right off the Taylor Swift kind of vibe. So he was on, you know, he was superstardom. So that's just how me and his relationship got clicking.
So when we talk about you and Kanye's relationship, the story everyone goes to is Saul Paul. Because you want to do a song with Jay-Z, you want to do a song with Kanye. You got both of them on the song, plus you got Pusha. Now, most people bring this up. The ill thing to them is like, Beyonce told Kanye to sign you, but Jay-Z was also in the studio, and I haven't heard you say what Jay-Z said about the record. I've only heard that Beyonce said to sign you.
I mean, Jay kind of just second the notion, like whoever this, and to be honest, man, that was the fastest verse I ever wrote. Like I wasn't even trying to be on that song. That's what I'm saying. I wish. I would have did a lot better. Like, not saying my verse wasn't good for what it was. Right. It changed my life respectfully, but excuse me. I wasn't even trying to be on the song. He's just like, I remember walking in the room and him and Amber Rose was sitting there. And Amber Rose was like, baby, are we going to the movies? She kept wanting to go to the movies or something. And then he like sitting there like, you know how a girl just be chirping your ear. He like, yeah, man. He's like, I got to go to the movies real fast, but it's this record. I wanted to see if you could write me a hook to it. I'm like, all right. And then I heard So Appalled. Now, only person who was on it was Pusha T. Pusha T is my, like, I know Lord Willing album from back to front, the front to back.
When I was,
You know what I mean? I never went
selling fruit,
by the
pumping
book
two
at
little
first.
bucks. I even went by the book at first until I realized a 9
9
to
to
5
5
couldn't quench my thirst. So
like-
I left my house, leave my residence.
Yeah.
Mama knew that a child
Child
like me has
was
better
having
sense.
sense
Something had
but
to
to
give.
give.
That's real. I had to live. I
shipped
pumped that salt right and salt from a crib.
Okay.
No, yes,
So-
sir.
so, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
sir.
let me tell you. So,
Yes, sir.
so when Pusha was on, I was super excited. I was like, damn, this is my boy.
Yeah.
I ain't never met him before, but this was like my boy. You know what I mean? So, so I just, thought of a little hook, and I was like, told the engineer, like, we just sitting in there after I did it, and I'm like, man, move me to like the 6-7 minute mark. But let me just write a little rap real fast. I just want to do that, because this is a Kanye beat. I'm like, I'm gonna rap on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So I rap on it. And the whole time I was there for like another 2 months in Hawaii, and he only would hear the hook. I wouldn't even tell him that I even forgot I had a verse at the end. And my sister had passed while I was in Hawaii from cancer. And appreciate that. And I was like, man, I gotta go home and bury my sister real fast. I'll be back. He like, all right, bet. Let me know if you need anything. And the crazy shit is, man, before I got here, I done hit my little bitch pregnant. I'm like, God damn, like
Everything happening at once.
yeah, it's so crazy. I didn't even know she was pregnant until I got back. She's like, yeah, I'm pregnant. I'm like, you pregnant? I know I used the Whoopty Whoop. So I'm like, what the fuck? How you fucking she pregnant?
Right.
So she's like, I ain't keeping it because she like was a famous makeup artist at the time. She was getting into the union. She about to move to LA. She like, I cannot have no motherfucking baby right now, nigga. With your broke ass, nigga. Like, I'm finna go get rid of this motherfucker. I'm like, nah, but we good. Like, I just met motherfucker. Nigga, he ain't give you no deal. I was like, nah, but I'm like working on it, bitch.
No.
He like, she like, nah, man, ain't no work on shit. He supposed to offer me $250,000. I'm like, so the crazy thing is we about to go do the abortion, right? And this is her. I've been trying to talk her out of it for like a week.
Right.
She ain't going for it. I'm like, damn, I must be a terrible nigga. So we pray, right? We pray before we go. And we get on the elevator and I get a phone call from a Hawaii number. He like, yo, this Ye. I hang up on the nigga.
Oh, man. It's always a story. They always hang up on them.
Yeah, because like this nigga didn't have a phone at the time. He only talked via email at this time. Ye be on. He might have a phone. He might have email. He just a erratic nigga. Like he gonna sporadically do some different shit. It'll be fax, nigga. That's the only way you can talk to this nigga through fax machine. All I want is fax, nigga. Like,
Yeah, crazy.
so I was like, all right, bro. So I was talking to the weed man out there, so he would hit me all the time. We going out and fuck with the host. I'm thinking it's him. This nigga called me back. Yo, this Ye. I'm like, bruh, I got too much real shit going on right now. Stop playing on my phone. I hang up. This nigga called me back again, like, yo, don't hang up the phone, bruh. This fucking verse, I'm in here with Jay-Z and Beyonce. They like, bro, this nigga crazy. Congratulations, bro. This shit going on the album.
Shit. Man.
I'm like, what? He like, bro, this verse is so fucking incredible. I'm like,
I know you want to do the verse, MJ. Go ahead.
I am so outrageous. I wear my pride on my sleeve like a bracelet. If God had an iPod, I'd be on his playlist. Dog,
Bro,
that's
that's-
amazing. And
Bro.
you say you wrote that quick?
that shit was like 10 minutes, bro. I'm just like, cause I'm trying to tell you, bro, I'm in Hawaii with the nigga who slick saved my life.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they gave me a little slack in the hood, like, all right, bro, you ain't got to go all the way where we trying to get you to go.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, perfect. But yeah, that's how it went. And the whole time, this is the craziest thing. Shouty in the back doing the little procedure. I'm outside like, you got these niggas. Fuck this bitch. Soon as I drop this bitch, we out of here. This bitch ain't shit, man. You know what I mean? So I'm like, she I didn't even tell her.
Yeah.
Cause she was already like being nigga. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna let you do your little thing. Man. You don't believe in the player. It's cool. Yeah. Right now, she wish she was.
Yeah. She found out about April, so she chose to march. Another broken heart.
Yeah. Another broken heart.
There you go.
Moral of the story. That's it. But that's my Kanye story.
That's hard. So indirectly, Kanye did save your life.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
He's not that one to save my life. The bringing the CD in is what really saved my life. That shit was like.
So real quick, right, I don't want you to go too crazy on it, but how was your experience on the Good Music label? Being around Pusha T, who's your inspiration, like one of your inspirations, like one of your favorite albums, being around a new artist like Big Sean and stuff like that, and you as well being a new artist at that time, like were you still finding your footing when you got to the label?
And Common was there.
And Common,
yeah. I mean, Pusha was my guy. Pusha from the jump, he the realest one out of all of them. Him and 2 Chainz was like, that was my guys. Big Sean used to have like a slick rivalry with me or something. I ain't know what was up with home.
Ye wasn't feeling Big Sean either. He
no,
says
Ye fuck with Big Sean. It was just like, man, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I ain't finna be sugarcoating shit. Okay. It's like some people that fuck with Ye is opportunists. Okay. Then some people there because they really admire what he trying to do. And I feel like at times, I remember one time we was Ye would have me rap for everybody. Like, every time, you know what I mean? Like, this new nigga I'm fucking with, crazy rap for this nigga. Like, rap. So, he asked me, we had a double XL photo shoot. He asked me to rap for the staff. So, you know, I'm going crazy. Ooh. And before I can even finish my rap, this nigga just jump off the table and just cut me off. And nigga, you already having motion. Yeah. You already having, like, sold out. So why you, I'm looking at this nigga like, oh, okay.
You one of them.
You one of them. Yeah. I gotta keep my eye on you.
Yeah.
So, but the whole time I feel like some people that come around home be just there for the experience and just get what they can get from them. And then some people really, you know, kind of admire the situation. So that'll be the answer to that.
If you could do a project with any artist that you were on Good Music with, like if you receive a call from them right now, like, yo, let's do a project together, who would you do one with?
Yeah, me and Pusha, or me and 2 Chainz. Yeah. Them was just
Chainz over there too. Shout out to
my guys. Yeah, them was my guys.
Pusha, 2 Chainz, we need this.
Oh yeah.
We need the collab album or EP with Cyhi, definitely.
For sure.
So talking about 2 Chainz, right? And just like the influence of Atlanta, like how does it go from 2 Chainz, Baby, Future, Thug, and then it's somebody like you come in the picture?
Well,
and you from here, like born and raised and shit. Like so you talk more Atlanta on the song.
What you mean by Future?
Like as far as like they style, they got their own lane and shit. Like Atlanta, when people think of Atlanta, they're like, all right, it's a certain sound, it's a certain vibe, it's a certain party music or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But then you come in and you rapping like a sophisticated Cassidy or some shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? So
sophisticated Cassidy.
I like this.
But let me tell you this. Because Atlanta, we hustlers in Atlanta. So most niggas gonna come in and do what work. I ain't a do what work type nigga. Like, I tell people all the time, like, bruh, it's so funny, like, it wasn't till, and this ain't no shot.
Okay.
But it wasn't till Drake came out when your bitch could actually request a song in your car.
Fair.
Like before that, you pulled up on the date, you bumping Master P.
Come on.
Cash Money,
no
whatever.
Limit.
Your bitch get in, we go to the... She record. Now you knew like at the end of the night you gonna throw some 112, some Jagged Edge, like some, you know, R. Kelly to get it like going, but it wasn't like play this. Like, no, ain't no play this.
Right.
Like, just get in and shut the fuck up. We going out to eat. We going to Piccadilly, wherever else we going.
Piccadilly.
Right. You know what I mean? So it's like, that is like my theory of like, I feel like in rap too, was like, my style was like how I grew up. Was like, I ain't finna do what niggas is just doing for just money or popularity. I'm gonna do what I feel or what I'm in love with. So I think that gave me a certain kind of longevity as well and patience from my fans to know like you can do what you want to do. I ain't gonna rush you. Versus like them, they probably fuck with music, but they fuck with music kind of like what it's giving them. Like, let me get this money out this shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't give a fuck about no money. Even though I do give a fuck about it, but it ain't. It don't move me like that.
Yeah.
You have, so Kanye comes up to you one day, gives you a beat. No ID produced this. Hippity Doo.
No, Whoopty Doo.
Whoopty Doo. Hippity Doo. Whoopty
I'm
Doo.
on the song too, so I know what you're talking about.
Whoopty Doo. So this is featuring Big Sean, right? And this is supposed to be your single.
Right.
So why didn't that become your single? And after, what we know about Big Sean, do you feel like it probably shouldn't have been your single anyway?
Fire.
Yeah, I mean, I would think that, but it goes back to like when No ID called me and was like, man, I gave this beat to Nas. Nas, let this beat. Can we please get this beat? I'm thinking about Nas saved my life. I'm from like, know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more so like appreciative for not having to be around the niggas I was around growing up. That was like me making it. So if I could come in here and just give motherfuckers coffee and get paid for that, I would have been the nigga bringing in the coffee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I had to be the cameraman, the manager, I was gonna do anything at that point. You know what I mean? So when Nas, he was like, man, Nas wanted to be, I was like, okay, cool. When I look back on it, I should have been like, just buck the system and been like, do the Travis Scott way. You know what I mean? That's what Trav gonna do.
Right.
Trav don't give a fuck. He gonna go for the gusto. So, I think at that sense I should have did that. But I mean, it's cool. He could have had it. It's cool.
Fast forward, have you met Nas and y'all linked up?
Yeah,
and, like, each other brain and shit?
absolutely, bro. I met
He
Nas.
my favorite rapper too, so that's why.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I met Nas. Me and Ye had him come to the studio. We actually did his
The album, the 7-track joint.
Yeah, Wyoming.
That song's fire.
You know what I'm saying? Like I gave him another beat that Ye gave me. I just was like, me, I'm just a team player at this point, like I said. And it's like, man, to be on, like I tell people a lot of times, to be on the bench of the Golden State Warriors is like being a starter on the Orlando Magic.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I mean? Like, nigga be like, man, you should be this, you should be, y'all cool, bro. But like, bro, I'm like right hand to a nigga worth $10 billion.
I get it.
You know what I mean? Like, I see a lot of niggas who had more paper than me on the way up, and I'm looking at them like, on the way down, they still like, trying to hold on for dear life. And I'm still rubbing shoulders with, you know what I mean? The top echelon of motherfuckers because, sometimes that's just how I go. But in a nutshell, I think like what you were saying is like, man, I just took my own path and I'm just like, whatever God want to do is like, I seen Killer Mike win 3 Grammys at the age of 48, 47. So it ain't never too late in hip hop. Hip hop is like, has grown and been able to be a tool. Like people thought it was gonna be over after 10, 20 years and it's still going. So I think hip hop is something that's still growing. And what my boy Kendrick just did added another 40 years on that shit.
And would you agree that hip hop is the only genre that put an age limit on things?
They be doing that.
Oh, you 50. Like, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't still be rapping. But then you got like Prince and Cher and all them. Like that was out till they was like 60, 70 years old. And like, nobody say blink an eye.
But see, that's the thing, like, and that goes back to the younger generation, is like a lot of young artists are having trouble in this climate because they fans done got older. They fans done got families. They got real jobs. They being more educated. They reading more. But a lot of the young artists from back then, they still trying to rap like they in their 20s. It's like, no, nigga, I drive a truck now. I'm 33 with 3 kids. Like, nigga, I ain't trying to listen to this crazy shit. Right. I'm going to go listen to Nas. I'm going to go see what Nas was talking about back then or Jay. Like, so I be telling motherfuckers, they be like, man, make music for kids. I be like, man, fuck making music for kids. Why would you make music for people that's going to be that age for 10 years versus making some music for people going to be that age for 50, 60 years? So that's why, like, a lot of, younger artists in hip hop, fall off or get into back into the streets and get in trouble because they losing their footing because their fan base is growing and they ain't growing with it.
Word.
That's real.
So you talk about like the art and what you were doing. Like, I'm not doing this for music. So you had Royal Flush 1, 2, Black History Project 1, 2. First of all, Black History Project is, oh my God, that's flawless.
I'm actually putting all those back on DSP.
That was my question. Why isn't any of those on DSPs?
Because you gotta go fire all them producers,
yeah.
clear all that shit. And if you put one of them motherfuckers up there and them producers figure it out, producers be like acting like hoes sometimes. You know what I mean? They be like, man, I did this, I did that. I'm like, bro, I couldn't find you. This shit was 15 years ago.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta be making sure that all your T's and I's are dotted and crossed.
Will we ever get
T's,
a
not
Black
I's.
History Project 3?
If it is, it's gonna be an album. You know
Okay.
what I mean? But
Okay.
I think all my albums kind of embody, certain textures and meanings of what those, like EGOT is nothing but I feel like a higher version of Royal Flush. Because like on Royal Flush,
You
I
had
had
different.
the Prince of Spades, Prince of Diamonds, Prince
He
of Hearts,
winds
Prince
down.
of Club.
Come
So
on
on this
now.
album, I got
yeah.
the Emmy section, the Grammy section, Oscar section, Tony section.
Yeah.
So they sound totally different. Emmy sound like television, Grammy sound super grand
like
like
that.
music. Oscars is a suspenseful storytelling.
I like that.
And Tony is like spoken word kind of performances.
All right, being that you're like a connoisseur of movies and real art, give me your top 5 movies.
Damn, top 5 movies? Shit, I would say, damn, No Country for Old Men.
Fire.
Like that.
Friday.
Friday.
Of course.
Go Friday. Damn, where I'm going. See, I got some different ones though. Like,
We want
Do
to
you
hear.
think?
Like
yeah,
that.
it's your pick.
damn, like I don't know if this was a movie or a television show. The Goonies. I used
Oh,
to
yeah.
love
It's a
that.
movie, yeah.
of course, yeah.
Hey,
That
you
was my
guys.
Hey, you guys.
That was my shit. You know what I really, really like? Shaka Zulu.
Yo,
Favorite. Like,
yo, I thought that was Shaka Zulu. I didn't know that. I thought that was a historical documentary.
I'm just saying what shaped me.
Yeah.
Them was the 4, and I think my 5th might have been like Rush Hour. Or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Rush Hour,
Chris
super
Tucker.
classic.
I used to
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
Chris
yeah.
Tucker. He was from the East Side, so
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So something in that realm.
In that round.
All right, real quick. While we're stepping away from lyricism for one question.
Yeah.
Random. One person, dead or alive, that's not an MC, but if they were an MC, that you do a song with.
That one an MC.
They're
that-
not an MC.
They're not an
but
MC.
If they
One
were an
person,
MC,
dead or
you would
alive.
want to do a song with them.
I said
Damn.
random before,
Like just
and I
an
prefaced,
interesting person.
I
that you
prefaced
would wanna do
it
a song
accordingly.
Damn.
Like if Leonardo DiCaprio could rap or something.
Right.
Mandela can rap.
Damn.
I've said yeah, like
That's a trick question. I don't know this, but I was shit Denzel or something. Denzel
My
probably
man.
be ill rapper. Denzel would be ill.
he got the presence and
Yeah.
delivery.
Of course, he has a delivery to rap. You don't think I can rap? No? Cyhi, me and Cyhi on the same song. You don't think we can do that? You say you're from upstate New York. Your family, Uncle Norman. You think he?
Man, talented.
crazy.
Man, talented.
Word.
Show.
Word show.
Yo,
Yeah, y'all funny.
MJ's crazy, yo. Yo, going back to Black History Project, right?
Yeah.
So her Black Napoleon, right?
Oh my god.
So first of all, you rhyme Napoleon with Gagosian.
Oh my god.
And I was already like,
he knows a custodian at the Gagosian.
right. So
That's crazy.
there's something you said on that project that I always wanted to hear a story about.
What?
So correct me if I'm wrong, but you said you had a man, his name was Sifu.
Yo.
So he's a gangster, but he does kung fu.
Yeah, that was on No Dope on Sunday.
Oh, no dope on Sundays.
Yeah,
okay.
y'all don't know Bear Low? Bear Low, he Killer Mike manager, road manager.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to know. I wanted you to go more in depth on who he was and what his story was.
So I had
was
two
like-
seafoods. So I used to do Wing Chun. For,
Oh yeah, I'm
what that
familiar.
mean? Yeah, so
Yeah.
I did Wing Chun for a year and a half. It was just something I was doing for part of my workout, and a lot of the guys I was growing up around, they was doing it, and so I had 2 Cyphers. I had Josh Spice. He works with Wiz Khalifa and Wale, and then I had Bear Loat. So that was just my introduction to during that time I was doing a lot of Wing Chun. Yeah.
So have you ever been in a street situation and seen somebody just completely take it over with kung fu or some form of martial arts?
But I will tell you a story that I heard from multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
Bear Loke was in England with Jagged Edge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
No, not Jagged Edge again.
yeah. So Jagged, so over there, like, it's some real gangs over there. They get the fight.
They poking shit.
Yeah. So they tried to, I guess, send some food or some memorabilia or something to Jagged, and they turned it down. And them niggas met them niggas at the club and rushed them in the club. And they out there with, this around the time one of them was, I think one of them, who was out there? What's the girl name? Not the girls from Destiny Child, but I think it was Megan Good's sister. Was one of the one of the twins. So they out there hooking, they going at it with these dudes, and I heard it from 3 different people. My seafood, Bear Loat, kicked the dude about to hit Kyle with a bottle. He kicked the bottle out of his hand. The bottle flew in the air. He caught the bottle in the air and smashed it over this nigga head.
Oh, Bear Loat, wow.
That's why you like Rush Hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bear Loat, he a real crook.
Right.
He was a real crook too. He if you're from Atlanta, you know Bear Loat, but
It's the real Dragonfly Jones.
yeah, he
Okay.
he really
like
he
that.
peaceful, but if he got to put his hands on you, call your mama.
Okay.
Like,
We need
Okay.
Bear Loke on the pod. This
oh
time.
yeah, he got some real
Right.
stories too. Like,
Right.
nah, for sure.
Word.
Sure.
So, like, as a Cyhi fan, all of us, we look at your trajectory and we like, yo, Cyhi is the guy. He's always been the guy. And we saw Black History Project, then No Dope on Sundays. And now you got the situation with Empire, right, at the label. Could you, or do you ever want to just go strictly independent route? Because your fans are like cult following. You have fans like,
Right.
we rock with you.
Right.
If you go did a show around the corner, we going there. Do you ever just want to like feed them like on the like currency strictly independent way, or does yours and your vision, is it so big that you feel like it must be attached to like a major and this grand?
I like that you said that. So I am independent currently, but
Okay.
I think my thing is like a lot of times it's like my ear and my taste level is so high now. It's hard to like find people that are in the common grounds with what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I have this thing that I want to like make sure I bring this thing to Atlanta. And if you look at Atlanta, like my side of town, most of them are like taking my blueprint and finally being able to, like, I like seeing the Jids, the Blacks, the Grips, the Deontay Hitchcock.
For
like,
sure.
Those are like, I feel like people that kind of looked at me as, a trailblazer. So sometimes I did it for them, you know what I mean? For them to be able to be their full self. But at the same time, I think, on this album that I just finished, I got a chance to do it my way and my taste level. But this shit costs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the people that I work with are no longer like, beginning artists. These are like Kanye West. This is Jack Harlow. This is, I got Pink Sweats on the album. I got Lizzo. I got these different people that are contributing to this project.
You got the Jack Harlow verse?
Yeah,
It's
You already had the song with Jack Harlow too.
Yeah.
It's locked in.
No, this is my. Oh yeah, you talking
your
about
first
first
one.
Yeah. But like that's the thing. You gotta go through the politics. You gotta get the labels to sign
Clears.
off. Like
Why we
artists
playing
will
it for
sign
him?
off, but then the label be like, nah, we want 250 racks.
Damn.
You be like, God damn, but I just wrote your artist song. Like that shit just went 3 times platinum. Like, so it's like you be thinking they gonna give you like, I've been contractually, issue swaps, and a lot of times these labels be like, man, you like our main writer. We do not want you to have no fucking career. Then we gotta go find like a whole
Trash.
another person to make sure this album from our artists get turned in. So it'd be little things like that. So, and a lot of times too, to me, like the check be good. So it'd be like, man, I'm gonna go get this check. So I put my albums on hold. So I think this year, I really focused in on finishing EGOT. So, it should be out in 60 days. So
60 days.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow.
Less than 60 days.
And the last time we heard from you was 30 days ago with the freestyle on
Oh, yeah.
LA Lakers, right?
Yeah. That's
know what
like
I'm saying?
body. That's
Bro,
like
you went on there with the suit, and
suit.
you made a statement. When you came with the suit, I'm like, oh, nah, bro, about the body suit. It's a statement.
No,
and then for you to say you got an album coming, it kind of brings it full circle.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying?
That's just like, I just wanted to, get back in the algorithm, let people know, start priming the title and the idea of the album, and getting people ready for it.
You doing a show or release of something around here?
Oh yeah, we doing release, album listenings, everything. So,
Gotta be there.
yeah. We going into mixing now, so it should be done in about 30 days.
If it's out here in the air, we over there.
For sure. I definitely got you guys.
And the ill thing about Empire is that you just own your masters off top.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And
or any distro.
Right.
Most distros gonna let you own your master. It's like the record labels is what, take the master. But I just think, I tell people all the time, like, the impact of those mixtapes he was talking about, I used to take those analytics to my label when I was with Def Jam. They used to tell me those ain't real spins.
What?
They real.
That's crazy.
They like, because, this was when the CD was out. So
Def Jam told you
this
this.
ain't the physical copies.
What?
So 4 years later, there's no longer a physical album that you can purchase.
That's crazy.
So Apple Music and Spotify didn't do nothing but still what Dat Piff and my mixtapes was doing. And just actually gave the analytics to the label. And now that's streaming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I feel like we destroyed the CD just by, putting those mixtapes on those sites. But a lot of times the labels was acting funny, so you had to put it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially for guys like Crit, they don't, they just throw your album out, the Yellow Wolves. Who else was, we had some success like with Wiz and Big Sean and different artists of that nature. But I think, in its totality, we didn't, that was like a part of the music industry that was making a transition.
And to me, that era was where you got your real fans. Like I've had the same big three before there was a big three. You, Kendrick, and Dom Kennedy. And it was from that mixtape. Yeah, when you could go in there and download like what the deck's been missing, 1, 2, and find the whole thing. And so it's like you have that cult following to where we'll rock with you. I mean, we'll wait 5 more years for story, Mr. EGOT.
And Kendrick's like the epitome.
He said he went to the show.
Shout out
Juve
Wolf.
and Kendrick.
Oh,
He said that was the first time he saw you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. That was a minute ago.
So
That's why I was respecting him too, because you always carried yourself as an MC first,
Yes.
bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? From seeing you on Team Backpack going on there with
Right,
the well tees and shit like that.
Right,
And every time I see you do a freestyle, like most artists, you hear them do a freestyle on the radio, you heard that verse before. Like, I heard that shit on the radio.
I heard it
but
on the radio.
Every time I hear Cyhi verse, it's some new shit I never heard. And bro, you got verses for days. You write for everybody and shit, bro. Like what you say in the verse, you said something like, "Shorty, like you can't introduce me like too many accolades or something like that. Too many accolades, Shorty. It's hard to introduce me. Like, just get into the interview. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you know what? It's disrespectful to call him just a lyricist.
Oh yeah. Because like when y'all be like, man, how you learning? I'm a better listener than I am anything. So I be hearing certain people like comparing me to certain artists, lyrical miracles. Like this ain't no miracle
nah,
shit.
bro. When I hear you,
This
bro,
my real life. This like I ain't rapped nothing yet that I ain't been through, experienced, or seen firsthand. You get what I'm saying? So this is just me growing up as being a young nigga around 35, 40, 50-year-old men that's using the right, different vernacular than like my partners that I would be just hanging around that's my age. You know what I mean? So I just grew up around older cats. So I just had a, more of a, sharper upbringing in my opinion.
So I want to bring it back for a bit, and this is a 2-part question here,
Yes.
right? So with you doing the battles and stuff like that as early as high school, have you ever gotten in a battle against another notable artist that we would know?
Did I ever get in another battle against a notable artist? No, because I probably discouraged them from even coming out. You know what I mean? So no, I never went up against another notable artist. I don't think about at that time.
Like you was never with y'all was in the studio and there's like a bunch of artists there. They're like, yo, rap against this dude.
Nah, niggas ain't that crazy.
Which is crazy because Ye did that with Game and Charles Hamilton.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Nah, they ain't that crazy.
That was a rough day for Charles Hamilton.
Yo,
He got
that's-
punched
that
in
was
the
a rough
face by the
year.
girl.
Yeah.
Kendrick took his light in his spot. It was an ugly day for Charles Hamilton.
Damn.
But shout out to Charles Hamilton.
Shout out to him for sure.
No hate.
But the other thing I want to say is I know that you kind of tapped in to the battle rap scene. We got deep roots in the battle rap scene, and I even heard you speaking about you were watching some of the battles on Caffeine and stuff like that. So who are your top 5 battle
You
rappers?
said for what, 200,000 URL? What's up, Smack?
Oh yeah, for sure. They come with a. You gotta come with.
Oh,
a
you would do a
man.
battle.
He said it.
But what was that one? I think that was that Joe Budden.
Yeah, Joe Budden
Joe
said
Budden
200,
said
right?
it, yeah.
But I was saying
you
Joe
said
Budden on Smack.
Oh,
Joe Budden
okay.
on
Joe,
Smack.
you want about it? Yeah,
200
Joe.
band. But you got to come with the right number. I do it, but
Would you actually battle actual battle rapper?
yeah, if it was the right number, you know
Look,
what I mean.
man.
But I'm having my way. So
You one of
it's
the
like-
few studio artists that I feel that got the battle
Yeah, we
rap
talk
quality.
about
No, I'm
bars.
better at that than I am at the studio. The studio don't
Nah.
do me no justice.
You
I
told
agree.
one time
You
you said my
rusty.
style is fun. You said my style is built to destroy a New York nigga, and I was like, that's my type of nigga.
Oh, which lane?
That's my type of guy.
I'm just saying, if you gonna
Hold
come
up.
at that angle,
Yeah.
if you gonna come at that angle, it's like I'm a great. I feel like me performing is like my greatest attribute. I just don't do it a lot. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? So, like, be prepared for that. You know what I mean? Like, the raps and shit is cool, but can you say this shit how I'm gonna say this shit and act it out how I'm gonna act it out?
Right,
But
right.
Yeah.
That's the thing with him rapping too. You act out your bar. Like when you be
Yeah.
rapping this shit, you be
Yeah,
like,
presence.
And
yeah,
then he
like,
acted-
he be acting this shit out.
Listen,
That
at
shit be
his
so-
show, I went to your show, a few of them. I went to the one at Old Smith Bar and the one at Aisle 5, and I saw you at with Big Crit, I think, on the tour.
Oh yeah.
So you do, and I want to say this as a Cyhi fan, anytime you can in every show, please perform So Far Removed.
Yeah, everybody. know
Oh
that,
my
man.
God! The second verse when you take out the beat and
Yeah.
oh my God, it's the most
That
amazing
shit,
thing
that
you ever
shit
got.
is crazy.
Fire,
Yeah, that's what
fire.
I'm saying. So I think like a performance is a big part of it. But when you say top 5, I would say do it got to be in a certain order?
Nah, just say your top 5.
Nah, just say yeah. First
My
5
top
come
5
yeah.
would be like Tay Rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Geechee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, for real. I'm trying to think of. Cause I'm not that verse. B Magic.
Come on,
Magic.
dog.
B Magic.
Thank you. B Magic.
I can see why he like
is
B
the-
Magic.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
for sure.
lyrically,
they're right
I like
there.
They
B
yeah.
guys.
Magic. I like B Magic. My fourth one is funny, but y'all might like
Here you go.
Bill Collector.
Oh no,
Oh,
yeah, for
Bill,
sure.
yeah.
I like
Bill
Bill Collector.
Bill Collector's fire. Don't be feeding them. Don't be feeding them no rappers.
And my last one,
We got a surf over here. We got a beat.
my last one would be like JC.
Okay, okay.
Rocks with Jason.
JC
yeah.
hard.
That's a
I can see-
smooth
I can
5.
see
I
that
like
too.
that.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that.
JC hard.
You know what you talking about,
Yeah,
man.
but I feel
So you
like
gotta fuck with Chilla Jones then if you fuck with JC.
The schemes.
I'm not saying I don't.
Y'all similar in a way, to be honest. As
Don't
far
do
as no,
that.
bro,
Nah,
as
we
far as
not
the
similar.
as far as the
Don't do
layers
that.
to how
Don't
they
do that.
rap,
No,
Yeah, I mean,
Chilla's fire.
Let me say
he's
this.
fire.
Let me say
he's
this.
five. I'm saying
I ain't watched enough of them. I'm like a clip guy, so I got a buddy who send me like
okay, I got you.
certain
Yeah.
clips of you know what I mean. I
Type
ain't
shit.
'cause-
Watch-
so he might be.
No,
know
watch
what I mean?
Chilla versus JC. That's one
I-
of the
that's the one
best.
I-
That's what you saw.
one of
That's
the
what
best
I
songs
said.
ever.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like JC went crazy on that one.
He did.
You know what I
did.
mean?
Get effing
He went
blue.
crazy.
Dude, effing blue. Oh, that's cold.
Yeah, he went
Yeah.
crazy. But I think that's my top. Now, like you said, I do like Surf too. Surf is, but it's almost like Surf is like, ain't he on vacation right now?
Yeah, he on
Yeah.
vacation.
Free
He on
surf,
vacation.
man. Free
He on
surf.
vacation.
Be home
Surf,
soon.
He be
man.
home soon, yeah, for sure.
So let me flip it. Let me ask you this, because we have this conversation all the time on the pod. Who are some rappers in the industry that you think would do good at battling? And I don't mean a lot of people would say like Jadakiss and stuff, but like who's some people that you would like surprise us with?
Like myself.
Yeah.
Who would be good? J. Cole would be good.
We wish.
Nah, J.
Wish
Cole.
he would. Yeah, we was waiting on him the last time. We wish he would.
I mean, that's that's political, man.
yeah.
J. Cole would be good,
Yeah.
bro. Absol.
Oh yeah.
He had a battle with Daylight.
Yeah, he battled Daylight. Yo.
Oh, he actually had one.
Well, it was.
Well,
they
it
did
was
a
an
battle
audio
record.
joint.
Yeah, and he put the
okay.
audio on his album. Yeah.
A record.
Pusha.
Oh, yeah.
Pusha would been dope.
Nasty.
They did to the Nas.
Who else would have been good? I think that we kind of know of. Game would have been
Oh, yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, fire.
Game has been good.
Told y'all. Yeah.
But I think it's a certain focus you have. One thing I do want to say, me and my boy Al B talked about this. Like, and
Al
this
B
is
Short?
where he's a poet.
Really?
but what I want to do is really bring battle rap to Broadway.
That's what it is.
Like,
But it's performance art.
Yeah, but it need to be a
an official-
storyline to it. It need to be a
That's the guy
a
for it right
movie. You know what I mean? Like a play written
Word.
where they having different
great
street
idea.
interactions.
On some
And
Hamilton
they,
shit.
Yeah, because they already doing it. I see something that they did a complimentary battle rap.
Oh yeah. It's called The Nicest.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
now
Shout
they
to Ron.
already could do like I'm doing a Broadway musical with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm writing a whole film, and that's how they interact. You know what I'm saying, with each other. So
I can help set that up.
Yeah, let's do
that's
that.
the guy.
Definitely, yeah.
He started and ran Grind Time. So
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's my Grind
Okay.
Time.
Yeah,
Oh,
hell
damn,
Back in the
okay.
day. Yo.
Yeah, so he's the
Nah,
guy
yeah,
for
we
that.
need to do that,
Yeah, for
bro.
sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
We had Grind
Yeah.
Town, Georgia out here back in the day.
for sure. I want to ask you. You talked about one time like rapping for Puff and getting in his ear and trying to be heard. What were there like? And we talk about on the show a lot sacrifices that people would never know. Stories where, hey, I rapped for this, or I drove this far to try to get on. Are there some of those stories for you that you no one knows about, that you went and did this and tried to attempt this and that?
Driving bricks, man.
All right.
That's my sacrifice.
Okay.
Shit, doing shit I don't supposed to be doing.
Okay.
To motherfucking rap or survive so you can rap. Cause you can't have a job, you ain't got enough time to put in.
Word.
But you know, yeah, that was like more that. Other than that, like I ain't really did nothing like far as in the music industry. And I do want to say on the behalf of my nigga Puff, a lot of these niggas be whole. A lot of these niggas go around, these entertainers acting like bitches and dancing and to sell they whole, they'll sell their mama for a record deal.
Word.
So don't, you know what I mean? Shout out to, you know what I mean, my nigga Diddy, he a good dude. You know what I mean? I've worked with him and that shit, you know what I mean? You wanna be involved with it, they got somewhere you can go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I think I ain't did, you know, nothing that ain't, you know, normal, like, you know, made like
Okay.
drive somebody somewhere or take somebody some coffee or something. Like I'm definitely gonna be humble enough to be able to understand the people I'm around and where they need assistance at. So at the end of the day, I ain't did nothing outside of like what I did in the street to get to where I'm at.
Word.
MJ,
Yep.
when we were talking about the battle, we missed the obvious.
What's that?
Who's Cyhi supposed to battle? The big money battle. We know this. Big Sean. Big Sean versus Cyhi.
He killed Big Sean.
So I second that shit out of here.
Yeah, no.
Nah, man. All right, but look, speaking of bars and battle rap, we got this next segment, right, that we actually do that is called Hot Bars or Not. We say a bar, and then, you know, you say whether it's hot or it's not.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kick it off. I don't care if you my New England bitch, you still can never be my main hoe.
Oh yeah. Still will never be my man.
Hey, you know, I'm gonna like that bar by default because I'm
You
from
from
New
Boston.
England.
Yeah.
So
What happened?
He from Boston.
Oh yeah. Okay. I thought you was coming with the bar.
no.
Yeah, no, that's hot.
Okay.
So I
That's
repeat, I don't care if you my New England bitch, you can never be my main hoe.
Yeah. Never.
That's fire.
That's
fire.
tough.
All right. Pray for me. I'm a synagogue. I'm synagogue and a synagogue. Don't be the next nigga I send to God.
God.
That's just
That's
Right.
wordplay at its finest. Hot.
Absolutely.
Super fire.
Super
Yeah,
fire.
Super fire.
Absolutely.
We're gonna have to throw him off with something. He'll be like, "What is that?"
Type shit, yeah, yeah.
What you got that you can mess up the delivery on and just and then just throw everybody for a loop?
I got one. This is from a battle, and I said this to him. I thought this was the dopest. Rum Nitty was battling JC. So I'm not JC. Iron Solomon. Iron Solomon, Jewish guy. So he tells him, black dude, telling Iron Solomon, white dude. He said, "Your people are penny pinching. My people are nickel squeezing."
Yeah.
That's fire.
That's hard.
See, you messing this up because we're not supposed to tell him
not supposed to tell you the
who
line?
said it first.
Okay.
But no, that's hard though. That's hard. Even if he didn't say it, that was hard.
That's hard. That's hard.
I give you a line.
Right.
I was Kunta Kinte, now I'm Jordy LaForge. Slave ship to the spaceship. Damn, I'm LeVar Burton.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, but
Reading Rainbow.
yeah, that was one of my favorites growing up. That was cool.
That was cool.
That's cool.
Cool.
That's
It's
cool.
a setup. The way
Sometimes
it
it'd be like with me, it'd be like I like to be able to touch my bars.
Yeah.
I want to be able to be like. Sometimes it could be too galactical.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You want me to
Let's
reveal
answer.
who it was?
Oh, I know who it is.
That's
Who is it?
that's Crooked Eye with Russ.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like Crooked guy. That's what I'm saying. No disrespect to
Right.
hip hop, but sometimes it get too.
technical.
You wanna keep it there. All right, I got one for you. I'm comfortable all in them uncomfortable spots in the hood where they put nines in the air like that dunk was really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But was that a battle rapper who said that?
No,
Oh, okay. Who is that?
that's me.
Oh,
How about that? That changes everything.
Change everything, right?
no, but that's what I'm saying. It's like it feel like a
Yeah. I
It feel
passed
like-
the Cyhi test.
it feel like a battle rap bar.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? But like I'm saying, I'm thinking from it like, okay, what would I give that in a dunk contest or something? Like, yeah.
A nine.
It wouldn't be terrible. You know, we're not gonna say
Yeah,
it's terrible.
for sure.
But I definitely understand, like, oh, that would be like a, you know, sometimes when I think of bars too, it'd be like I said, certain ones that you can actually touch, and there's
Tangible.
those who like it's like a sci-fi film
Yeah.
versus like a drama, like a real.
I like
drama.
tangible bars too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So,
All right. How about this one? Out the gate, I'm putting belt the ass like a horse jockey.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
That's cool.
It makes
a
sense.
lot of times though, I'm past the using like.
Okay.
Mr. Simile.
Yeah.
Would you like to break this down?
Simile
The
is
English teacher.
yeah. And so somebody argued with me that a simile is a subset of a metaphor. All right, cool. A simile is a subset of a metaphor. That's cool. All right. But a simile is a very specific thing, and there's a reason why it gets specified. And it is a comparison using like or as.
Right.
And I agree with you that I find that similes, it's like the entry point into rhyming, but it feels lazy. It's derivative. It's easy. I'd much rather us take it somewhere else. I'd much rather that illusion take that like out of it, or that real metaphor, and just juxtapose those two things together where one is the other.
I think Lil Wayne is probably the king of that. Like he can just kind of put it all there in like wordplay, and you connect it on your own. He kind of leaves it there for you to.
But it's cool sometimes when you saying something that may be like, I want you to get right away, but usually bars I want you to get right away gotta be like some real shit. It can't be like something that's like a figurative of something, or like I'm trying to like reach for a bar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if I'm gonna use like, it's gonna be something that's like, damn, that shit just hit me. Like
You said I went to hell and came back with the devil's head, and I relished in it like a deviled egg. Fire.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
see what I'm
that's
saying?
fire.
See what I'm saying?
Yo, real quick. we got
You know what I mean?
we got an audience member that wants to ask about a bar. Go ahead, say the bar.
I was saying the bar where he was like, the take a blow, or should I slash this young nigga? Yes or no? Like,
I like
You slash,
like that?
slash,
Oh,
yes or no.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, I get it.
Yeah, I'm slash this young nigga, yes or no.
I'm surprised she even listened to something like
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's
y'all got a
crazy.
good
She
room
better
there.
rap
Yo,
This
she
is
got
a good room.
some of those.
She battle.
Oh, for real?
Got some of those. Yeah.
This is a hell of a room we in.
Yeah, we rocking with. We
But
rocking.
that bar
for
was
sure.
Danny Myers.
Which one?
Danny
Oh
Myers.
yeah,
shit.
Danny Myers is dope. Danny Myers
Super
is
dope. That's my
Yeah.
guy. What up, Danny?
Mace judged the battle between Danny and Yoshi G. It was like a virtual battle for like Cameron. He was like hosting like a tournament, and Mace kind of just ripped him to shreds yesterday. He was like,
he
"Yo,"
kicked them both out the tournament.
Yeah,
He said nobody
he was
won.
like, "Yo, none of them won." He let somebody else pick the winner.
Oh,
But that's what I'm saying, because some of them we want, like, it's almost like you got to be careful too when you don't out rap yourself. Like sometimes you could say everything
Right.
and you ain't got nothing else to say, so you reaching so far that it's like not even, tangible.
But
You
I
can't
feel
touch
like
it.
battle rap too is like Fight Club. Like you either know about it or you don't. You know what
That's
I'm
why I
saying?
like
That was a
Geechee.
Geechee.
Geechee Gotti is like, his bars be like right up the
Reality.
street. I just seen that right up the street.
Yeah,
and he keep getting into
And
like
he deliver it hard.
that's what I'm saying. That be like, to me that's dope versus like a motherfucker who be like so spaced out.
Has the craziest imagination
Yeah,
possible.
yeah, like,
I be
I'm
speaking
not a
in
sci-fi.
I be speaking in parables. Pull the strap from under my arm like it's a parachute.
Exactly. That's an old one. What is that? That's 2000.
That's on Legend.
right.
That's on
You know what I'm
Legend.
saying? Whatever, like I like, what is it? Like, I'm up like 20 cappuccinos. My past could come back to haunt me like when Benny Cappuccino.
Cappuccino.
Like, fire.
Fire.
That's Cyhi right
Yeah,
there.
that's a fact.
The next hottest bar that I wanted to break down
Okay.
from Cyhi is he said, "I'm the closest rapper to Marshall Mathers. I'm the living proof."
Yeah, I'm living proof.
That's crazy.
Word.
So you saying that from your freestyle? Would it be too much to ask you to spit something, your newest material that you
put
got
him on the spot?
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
You had to spit something exclusive.
exclusive for the
man.
Don't Quote Me podcast?
Damn, y'all should have told me I would have done Man, damn, do I have something? Or am I saving something?
Come on, Si.
I don't want to give y'all nothing from my album yet, because
I
it's
know,
like,
but we in the A. You know what I'm saying?
right. Maybe we do it after the interview. Let's do the full interview.
I respect
Okay.
it. I respect
Okay.
it. No,
So,
shot, no doubt.
yo, MJ, man,
Yeah.
you got Cyhi here.
Yeah.
Y'all are on the
The South.
winning couch.
Listen,
The cheating couch.
What's the winning count?
this is the winning couch. Me and my man
okay.
Rain 910, we
Shout out
never
to Rain.
lose to them. We play trivia, we never lose.
They
So
be
was
cheating.
that trivia?
No,
No,
that was
no,
just
no.
bar. That's
Nah,
bar
yeah,
raid.
yeah.
Okay.
So what we about to do now is trivia. So we're gonna go the South versus these Yankees up there.
Okay.
And whatever he
Yankees
got
is
going on.
cra- I'm from Boston.
And
You
from
can't
the
call
mean,
me a
the mean
Yankee.
streets of Boston, as Eminem said. And first of all, let me say this before we do this, because Eminem is also one of my favorite rappers, and you
Yeah,
speak about
absolutely.
how hot Eminem is. And a lot of people don't understand how, and to me, I feel like unless you rap, you might not understand how good he is.
No, hold on.
What is
we
it?
talking about the old Eminem, right?
Yeah, the old Eminem.
Okay, all
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Because if you listen to him now, I can understand why people might
yes.
feel that way.
But the old Eminem, one thing, because Eminem might be the answer to this, but what was it about the old Eminem that you related with? And was there ever a rapper that you heard? Because Eminem said this one time. I think he said when he was rapping, he heard Drect for the first time, and he was like, "Yo, I got to get better. Like I ain't this. What I'm doing ain't it. That this guy got it." Have you ever heard a rapper and you say, "Yo, I better tighten up"?
Man, like I told you, when I first was rapping against Nas was the lyricist of the year.
You right.
That was
Oh, you should have said that when I asked you who you battle. I battled Nas.
I was battling Nas
At 12.
But I realized, when I first heard Jay,
Okay.
I realized like I could put more of my life into my raps.
Yep.
I ain't have to like be so creative. I just felt like Jay was just rapping real life.
He does.
I had to figure out a way to like rap my life without telling on myself back then, and I felt like, okay, now I kind of
You found the balance.
yeah, I found a balance in it. You know what I'm
I'd
saying?
love for you to do a tutorial, like in a song, to the younger generation, how to rap and how to show who you are without telling on yourself. I'd
To
love
not
for
trick
older
yourself
rappers-
off the street.
But they ain't rap. They ain't doing it for hip hop though.
Saw what you did there.
Them,
Thank you.
lot of rappers these days is just street niggas who jealous of rappers. So they like, man, I'm really from that. Let me get on the shit. You ain't got the poetic justice to even
Get on it.
articulate yourself
Yeah.
to be able
That's
to
a
say
fact.
that.
Yeah.
Like back when I came up, like my OGs wanted me. They used to be like, man, you gonna be a publicist for gangsters. I used to be like, what the fuck do you mean by that? But I understood what he's saying is, you gonna articulate our lifestyle, but you ain't gotta do what we do. You ain't gotta did what we did. But they want like niggas from the street will be hating on the rapper when they was better off staying in the street. That's why all these niggas getting Ricos, all these niggas getting in trouble because they want to be the rapper. But it's like when I came up, the rapper was the rapper, and then all the street dudes was
The street dudes.
the street
Yeah.
dudes. And to
For
be
sure.
able to get endorsed by them was like it's almost like I try to get young brothers that too. It's like, don't think that the conciliere wasn't still in the mob. My OG used to tell me, nigga, the nigga who take the clothes to the cleaners getting 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, so you had to, if you hanging around us, you official. You know what I mean? Because when the feds come, they gonna treat you like
Yeah.
that.
Part of the
Word.
indictment,
You know what I
too.
mean? So at the end of the day, it's like dudes be going, you know, it be street dudes who want to like have that spotlight, and like, man, you can't have all that on your jacket and still be out here rapping like. You might want to be rapping like you J. Cole if you really did.
Yeah, you really out there.
You know,
facts.
you need to be,
For sure.
you know, a
Yeah,
positive rapper.
There you go. There you go.
That's what I was saying, you know?
Yeah.
Niggas get locked up and be acting like they ain't did shit. It be like, bro, why you rapping like you did all this shit?
Facts.
I really done did some shit. That's why I rap like I ain't did nothing.
Makes sense.
You're gonna be like, that's why I rap like beep.
You know what I'm saying? So
Word.
that's what that be. It's just like young guys where they know you got to retire from that lifestyle and bend
Facts.
and slick be far removed. And if you did too much before you become a rapper, that shit gonna follow you regardless.
Ain't that far
that's a wrap.
removed.
Yeah, so-
That's it. That's it. So look, we're gonna do this trivia.
Okay.
Anon, you gonna be the judge? Talk
Absolutely
to us.
happy to be the judge. PC ain't here, and I get to do something aside from being yelled at about being a nerd. And being a nerd is cool.
That is absolutely cool.
Word.
And don't sit down and spend 6 months drafting one comment off of 30 seconds of what I said off the top of the head.
Yeah, nah, for sure
I
we
never
need.
heard no one call a teacher a nerd though.
I mean, but
Yeah,
we
exactly.
are, and we
Right.
should be.
Yeah, you,
So it's all good.
Yeah.
I embrace that.
Right.
That's what hip hop gave me, the fact that I can be a nerd and still be doper than you.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to get down on this trivia. I get to be neutral, right? Even though I'm a country boy, by the way. But we got a team down south
Yeah, South got something to say.
going up against, we're not going to say Yankees. We're going to put respect on the team up north with the F.
You can't call nobody from
That's
Boston.
that's
Me and you, I
Gwinnett.
already wrote it.
So-
So we good to go.
So you got about 60 seconds per question. Questions you should know the answer to, so maybe some of your pedigree is going to be on the line.
All right, here we go.
Talk across
Cyhi.
the board.
Okay, Cyhi The Prynce made a cameo in this Atlanta legendary music video in 2003.
2003.
2003. We're in 2025, but Cyhi was in the video. What is the name of this song and video?
All right, you have any thoughts out loud?
This is an audio podcast, so we can't just whisper.
So what's up?
That's a
What
good
you thinking, June?
I have a straight guess. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm leaning towards this song. I don't know why you probably was nowhere near that motherfucker. But I
Hold
did.
on. Now, before
All
you
right.
just jump off the bridge with no bungee, are you sure you want to say this, June?
I like his confidence. Let him cook.
I'm just thinking about the time period, 03.
I did
like
like
what song?
Yeah, they
Georgia
together.
with Ludacris?
That
and all
was 05.
That's 05?
Yeah, that's 05. That's Field Mob and them. That's 05.
Okay.
06.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
like, come on.
15 seconds. Thank you.
Go ahead, June. Do your thing.
I'm gonna say the Young Bloods and Lil Jon. Damn.
It's a great video.
That was a good guess. I love
That was a
that
great
video.
guess.
That was a good guess, right?
That was a decent question.
You know what I'm saying?
Sean Paul East Side. I see an East Side
Right.
connection with that.
You feel me?
I can respect that.
Yeah.
Eastside
Yeah,
legend. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So I tell them to answer what video were you in?
Rubber Band Man.
Wow,
That's 04.
No, it's 03.
Track music came out of 04.
No, it came, first of all, it came out in 02, but the video
I'm
came out
about
in
to
03.
fact check that.
Yeah.
Was that Rubber Band Man?
04?
Band.
04 is, first of all, Urban Legend came out in 03.
Yeah.
So what you on? So he going back and doing the old
Here you go. We
video?
gonna argue about every single question.
Yeah.
This is a talent. This ain't just a nigga.
No,
just
he ain't
randomly-
going. No, he ain't. Listen, you're gonna have to say the team because he ain't gonna know nothing.
No, I know it. I know everything.
Yeah,
All right.
He's
was
talented.
1-0.
1-0.
The
1-0.
song came out December 30th of 03. That technically means 04, so the video ain't come out. So, whatever.
03,
Anyway.
I just
All
told
right,
you 03.
all right, all right.
Oh, how about
The
zero?
song came out the last day of 03.
How about 01?
You ready?
You want to go?
Yeah, I got one.
All right, do
They're
your thing.
down one.
Yo, name all 3 members of the group De La Soul.
I know this MJ. Come on now, MJ.
I mean, that's a decent one.
MJ don't know it.
I know exactly what these niggas look
What
like.
you talking about?
I was just about to tell you this.
I know exactly what these niggas, the nigga with the missing tooth. I know all these niggas what they look like. All right.
Do it.
Gee, and one and he just the heaviest set dude just died.
Bless.
We gonna let you have that round.
Oh, y'all ain't gonna guess nothing?
Nah, go ahead. We gonna keep it short. We gonna,
all three.
Sorry, you ain't got
All
no input. You good?
You want to say it or you want me to say it?
I want to.
I know 2 out of the 3, to be honest. I know. Rest in peace. It's yogurt backwards.
True Goy.
True Goy. That's who died. And then Dave.
Positiveness.
Yeah, whatever.
And then Maceo is the third member.
Maceo. Yeah. All right, I give you that.
Just like the next tail chirp, Mr. Down South.
I give you that.
All right, so we now have
I
one
know about that,
and
too.
one.
All right.
And
1
it's-
on 1.
All right.
What Atlanta legend was in the movie In Too Deep?
There you go. New York niggas.
he going all music videos.
Damn,
and movies.
You
See how he
supposed to know this.
circumnavigating the
Triangulated that.
music?
I like that. I like the way that works.
Atlanta legend rapper.
The man said, "What Atlanta legend was in the movie In Too Deep?"
That's too vague.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's a rapper.
What say you, Anon? Is this
You
question
want-
valid?
I mean, I thought
What is he?
I thought
Is he
legend
a,
was
is
sufficient
he a
enough.
famous Atlanta
But he already-
basketball player?
he already
Is he
had
a
that
famous
basketball
Atlanta
player.
rapper?
He get rap.
He raps too. Yeah.
So. All right,
When you hear the answer, you can be like, he was
listen.
in it.
When I think of
20 seconds.
of Atlanta legends with some type
you,
of movie background, Big Boy comes to mind. Do I remember him being in Big Too Deep?
In Too Deep?
No.
No, he's not in this.
Start thinking about the years.
Knowing him, it's probably CeeLo.
Big
CeeLo
Boy,
probably
man.
popped out for 3 seconds.
10
You
seconds.
know what I'm saying?
Wow.
10 seconds.
All right.
I want to say CeeLo just because knowing him is the answer is always CeeLo or Master P.
I know it's not CeeLo, but all right, go ahead. We only got 5 seconds left, right? So,
Atlanta legend.
2, 1.
Say something
Final
random.
answer?
Just go.
Chris Tucker. no.
So by the way, do we have any idea of when In Too Deep came out?
99.
That wasn't gonna help me. I'm not even gonna lie. Go ahead. Who was it?
The answer is Jermaine Dupri. Remember they hit him over the head in the bottle in the alley. Absolutely. You know what's popping.
I would have never guessed that because I ain't.
JD was in the movie.
I don't remember him being in the movie. That's crazy.
Now you see how MJ ain't asked no questions about the music. He's going right to the video. Who was in the video?
Man, go
Listen,
look.
who was in the movie?
So we got-
I
it's
see
2-1.
you. I
It's
see
2-1.
you.
It's 2-1.
I see you.
2-1.
I see you, MJ.
I get the next one.
Go ahead.
In the famous 1970s movie,
Here
NYC
we-
cult classic.
Here we go.
No, it's easy, man. It should be.
We ain't
The
asked one of them.
Warriors.
Wow.
Okay.
From what borough to what borough did they travel in the movie? From where did it start and where did it end?
Talk about classic movies, MJ. I thought you seen everything.
They playing dirty.
Let's go.
I think
Playing
Oh, you
dirty
got to
like
know
a
where they was
subway.
going.
because they was up there with the Coney Island looking stuff.
Oh, please speak a little louder, MJ. We can't hear you.
That's the top.
Don't know what borough Coney
All right.
Island is.
Hold on.
No,
Hey,
don't. Hey,
Can I get a lifeline?
around the corner,
Counting?
H.
Can I get a
Go.
lifeline?
You counting?
Ask
Can I
Anon.
get
You gotta
a
ask
lifeline?
Anon.
Counting?
Ask a non. It's up to a non.
We just won.
15 seconds.
Everybody
Ask
get one.
whatever
All right,
non.
one lifeline, which means you give them a
But
lifeline.
if we know
Yeah.
the name of the city, does
H,
that
stay
count?
close.
Yeah. Say the city.
All right,
Say the
H,
city.
Lifeline. What we at with it? The movie The Warriors. It was Bronx to Coney Island or what?
We never did
You
that
asked
before.
it? Hold on.
You
asked
he
it?
asked for something no one asked for before.
What are you doing?
Nobody ever got a lifeline in this game.
What's the time,
You
bro?
can get a hint.
We said, listen.
Answer.
All right,
Answer.
we're saying from the Bronx to Coney Island.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we said.
H,
tell us nothing.
did you say it?
No.
We didn't know what Coney Island
didn't get a
was.
response.
Coney Island is in Brooklyn.
No,
When I said it was at the
It's
top.
in Brooklyn,
Yeah.
but it's the correct answer.
But I
'cause-
knew the Bronx to Coney.
Yeah, that's what we both said.
All right, cool.
All right, yo, hold on.
Cool.
So
It's 3-1.
So Cyhi, you're not familiar with this, but sometimes we do a little gambling up here, and his partner Rain 910 might have a trivia gambling issue.
He does. Right?
So I'm gonna offer something right now.
No, we don't.
No. I'm talking to Cyhi. Excuse me, MJ. So I'm gonna offer something right now.
Oh,
Y'all got 3 points. That don't matter. Y'all got 3 points. We got 1, right?
Yeah.
Y'all can get all 5 points right here with an extension of that question. You can win the game right now if you allow me to answer this question, Cyhi. But if you don't get the question right,
We
minus
lose all the
minus 1 point.
Oh no.
Minus the point you just got. You can either win
all
right
we
now
need
with
is
this
5.
question, and it's a fair
we had
question.
3, right?
We had 3, and we got by with that.
But we might. How long we gonna be here to get the 5?
2 more
We
questions.
might be able to just when we get out of here.
All we need. They don't know none of these answers.
Oh, okay.
So
No, he assumed we don't.
you ain't got one right yet.
So then how do we have 1 point?
Man, let's go.
okay, let's go.
let's get it.
Oh, you want it? You want you want to take
Oh,
the game?
you want double or nothing?
No.
I got another one.
No. That's on
it's
Cyhi.
obvious.
Oh, all right.
What rapper did Babs from Making the Band go on a date with on a TV show?
She from Brooklyn.
Yeah. And there was an artist that Puff brought there, and he said, "I want you to go on a date with Babs." And this artist went on a date with Babs.
I remember this too.
And he from Atlanta, the artist.
I didn't say that.
You had to say
This
it.
man's a encyclopedia
Come on now.
of hip hop.
Man, come on.
This is
So I'm supposed to know. It was an artist.
It was on Making the Band.
It was on Making the Band.
Oh, man.
And remember Puff?
It's an
was
Atlanta
like,
artist.
I got this. I got
got it?
this. We're gonna use our hint, Anon.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I give you a hint. Okay, I give you a good one.
Thank you, Wolf.
The artist.
He's alive.
The artist is from New Orleans.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
So okay.
You know the answer to this?
That is valid.
Okay.
So the first thing I thought was Chopper, but she was in the band with him, so he wouldn't go on a date with her. So you got to think, was it Juvenile?
Was it BG?
Was BG locked up during this?
Nah, cause he got BG was out because the hottest had that hot and I'm burned in the
Like
that was 04.
90s too. Yeah, BG's not. I'll give you.
Nah,
I'll take
nah.
BG's
Oh no,
not
I know
locked
he
up.
Making
wasn't.
the Band was like
I
02.
peeping your-
Yeah, BG wasn't locked up.
I feel like this is a Silk the Shocker. I
10
feel like
seconds.
it was Silk the Shocker.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Can I say that? Can I say that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Silk the Shocker.
And
Damn.
you had it right, Juvenile.
What?
I went on a date with Babs.
Damn. Good shit. I got one.
4-1.
All right, yo. Back in the 80s,
Why y'all going back so old?
famous New York movie, hip hop movie. We talking hip hop. That's why.
Okay.
Crush Groove.
Jesus.
Oh, that's
What is the famous trio that was in that movie? Rappers.
I feel like the guy in Crush Group.
This is a kind of easy
am
question.
I wrong?
I don't think it was Beastie
Niggas
Boys.
is cheating.
Because
No, they're good.
I'm gonna say this because Beastie Boys was Def Jam. That's around that same time. It's Beastie Boys or Fat Boys. It's a boys.
20 seconds.
Crush.
But like you said, is it 3 people in the Fat Boys or
Body
is it 2?
moving.
And hold on, you said it's a 3.
Body
Trio.
moving.
Yeah.
Beastie Boys got 3 too.
And there's 3 members in De La Soul also.
Yeah.
What was the dudes who?
I must say, yo, Wolf, how much? Come on.
5 seconds.
Thank you.
4.
3.
I don't know.
2.
We're going Fat Boys.
1.
We're going Fat Boys.
Y'all heard this nigga.
No.
Anyway, All right, y'all got it. Fat Boys. Yeah.
Real quick.
No man, I said that.
I said that for you.
I said Beastie. He said Fat Boys. I said Beastie Boys.
Matter of fact, when you go back and watch the tape,
Man,
you gonna see we been
y'all
had it.
Game over.
Yeah.
And that sounds like it's 5-1 for the South.
The audio no.
The South.
Wherever my van go, my nights is starry. Nigga, blow. Cyhi The Prynce in the building. Let's get it.
But don't quote me.
Don't quote me.
But don't quote me.
That's it.
All right.
Hey, man, salute, man. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Hey, this is a nice setup, right here.
Yo, come back.
Yeah, no, this is a nice show, bro.